Welcome back to the channel. As you see, we're at the battle station. It's currently 2:40 AM in the morning. I'm waiting for our pickup because we're off to Stewarton in Scotland to hit Forgotten Worlds. So we're off there today. My major thing for today's hunt is Forgotten Worlds, so that's going to be a good time. But I have put in today's hunt into two videos. We're going to have the Forgotten Worlds video, which will be the Forgotten Worlds that needs a whole video to itself. Most likely, we will do because it's Forgotten Worlds and it's huge from what I've seen. And then also be hitting hopefully 5 CEXs within the Glasgow area. You've got 3 in the city, there's 1 near the airport, and there's 1 in Clydebank, just up a bit, which is all achievable by bus. I'll try to hit at least hopefully all 5 of them today, and the Lego store as well, because I need to get my Lego stamp from Glasgow. So that is the plan for today. So I need to go and get my Uber to the airport. So then here you go to Glasgow. So I'll see you on. So I've just landed in to Stewarton. Oh, I think you're taking the wrong way here. Yeah, that doesn't look like where I can go. So I'm in Stewarton on the way to Forgotten Worlds. So far we've taken a plane, a train, and a bus. Get from Essex to Glasgow, then to Stewarton. I've got this that looks like quite a nice foresty area to walk through. Yeah, tended to a bit of a dumping ground, so I'm not going that way, back along the main road. So off Forgotten Worlds, hopefully we pick something up for the 360 set while we're there. That'd be ideal. If not, we can pick up something for Xbox. Xbox One would be nice. But we're going to see what Forgotten Worlds is like, what that's got for us. Would be interesting to see. I'm thinking it's bloody hilly. I know it's got nothing silly, but the hill here, just forever going up and up. So I enjoy this 20-minute walk, put the shoes back on, actually like outside Forgotten Worlds. Right, we've Forgotten Worlds 360 first. Let's see that limited edition which I've picked up before. Scrolling through. Do I need to buy another cobble sleeve? I've already got the Game of the Year edition. That's cool. Limited edition big box. Oh. Need that one. Back in Asia, chilling out. Ugh. That's still promotional copy. That's a cool slip cover. Good base edition. That's not the one. Recently picked that up. 2 Kin Race 2s. All the limp rocks. I just look at that Splat House laying there with Violet Assassin. Yeah. Got that one. How many Infernals? Remember that deal I picked up on them. Gorgeous. Cool steelbook. Another rarity just laying around. Now, Marking Construct doesn't have a slipcase. Not paying more money for a bit of cardboard. That would be cool. More Infernals. Magna Carta 2. Don't see that steelbook often. The Metal Gear fans, that's pretty cool. More fodder. Trolley. Michael Jackson experience. To look out for. Well, no seal collection. They do have their paperweights. That's one. No, get a bit from there. Oh. That's cool. That's a classy one. Oh, your feces. Look at that. AG. That's pretty cool. The very basic free big box with the headset. Just don't have space or something cool like that. Go through Xboxes I do want. That's the often the third tracks. More Xbox fodder. GameCube. I'll still touching them. That would be good source. But look at all that blue. That's why I started the Wii U, but like how that looks. But you know we got done space. With the Wii section. Didn't like Pandora Tower had a big box. That's cool. Alright. Vita and PSP. I remember when Steve Disco was collecting all these. We had a field day. PS2. Lots of PS2. PS1. Freaking 3DO. Do like these little shopping carts. Bigger budget, I would have been using them. One Sega console still tempted by is the Dreamcast. They do look good. Dead or Alive 2. Crazy Taxi. I'd love to have that on its proper system. Sega Saturn Master System. Mega Drive. That's that's NES. NES the Game Boy. That nice loose cable. Individual box with loose stuff, and I think it's SNES in there as well. Yeah, SNES. nothing new. Oh, nah, cool. Don't need food, don't have a tweet collecting. Oh no, they're cool. Godzilla Power Rangers. Never seen them before. So many stunts of that. Do not need to get back into these. Do not need to do that. The Black Series was something odd. That space would be something cool. What's some Star Wars with? No. That big box piece. PC. Loose Disney vintage figurines. I'm not doing that, so it's getting them back to trying to be pain. DS and DS. So we'll be getting Pokemon games for Lifetime Pokemon. So that could be done at some point. Small Switch section, very red. Don't get on the Switch that much. No Pokemon games, that's about it these days. PS3. Remember when we did the blue spines? That was a fun time. I reckon blue, red and grey will look quite cool together if you ever did them. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, don't leave it a mess. We found out in 1,000 to play that. More carbon SNES. Oh, that's the milk. Oh, that's all import. Japanese. Japanese recon games. They're better cases. We pretty much got that at home. We got the statue. We got the collector's edition. Just don't have a box for it. This is more the import section, I reckon. Another fantastic colours. They look good. Related edition import. Now, if I came up with a train, that would be something I would have done. A 360 Japanese, that would have been cool to bring home. And getting that home though. Being right, the price for that to get that back. Because that's the route I don't want to go down. I may go world setting at some point. Japanese artwork does look much nicer. They have the platinum collection. How we find it? Just a war console. That's one I would like to have at some point. Let me get mine recapped. Let me get my original recapped. New one. Got that console, but won't pick up a slime. Possibly might go down console collection as well. Boxes. I've got Carry. That's that one. Carry exclusive. Some great games there you get. Connect Adventures. Just answer the card. Gunslinger. Connect Balls. Not the best selection of game, really. That's what we do need. It is 8D8 DVD player, but I've got to think about a space issue. Digging. Fellas, boxed. So I'm not going through them yet. Controllers. Of course there'll be one of them around. That was for sure. That's the one thing I'm not looking forward to. I want to get all the Pokemon games again. Right, so we just have forgotten World. What a store. Great two chaps I've spoken there about my full PAL 360 journey. Spent a good hour and a half in there, I reckon. Just going through, looking at everything, recording the clips, recording all that footage you just seen. Probably going through the 360 wall. We've actually officially now down to 30 Xbox 360 games to go for our full PAL collection. If you saw my short the other day, I did ask a question about Disney's High School Musical 3 senior year. Should we count it or should we not? Because there's 5 known copies and they're up for like £5,000 at the moment, which is a ridiculous amount. I could cheap out and go get the American copy for 20 quid, which is a huge saving. So I don't really want to spend £5,000 on a game. Not on not on the Xbox 360 collector groups list. As in the one for the set, so, and that's the main one we're working off. For the 1201. The target's open 1201. So we're going to keep it as it is for now. If I win the lottery, I'll buy the game if it's available. It's the only way I can buy it, because I can't see myself spending £5,000 on it. So we've managed to pick up from Scott Worlds that one 360 game that's come off the base set. Made this trip up here, leaving at 3 AM, all worth a while to go and pick up one game. I was walking out there or something, even though it was a bit of fodder. Didn't really want, I would have had something just attached to come into it, because I have a place Let's look around me. So peaceful. Heck of a place to walk to though. I could have spent so much more if I had a bigger budget and I'd better way to get if I had more if I didn't just come for rucksack on the plane. So there's so much big box stuff I wanted. There was that Japanese 360, I would have loved to pick that up. The Japanese games I want. That'd be fun to play. The artwork is sort of much nicer. There's just a lot of nice stuff there. Overall, that's really good. I'm still overwhelmed because you'll see in the footage what it's like, but you don't get the scale for it and what's there until you're literally in person. So I've seen it on multiple YouTube channels, and it's not the same. Until you're there in person, you don't know what it's like. If I will be back up again. Lovely shop, lovely people up there. It's just overwhelming. You can see I'm a bit lost words. I'm going to throw this back to the games room, go through these pickups. Right guys, so finally back from Glasgow. We've been to Forgotten Worlds in this episode, which still 2 days later, because I got back early yesterday. I slept most of the day, so we're 2 days after the last clip you've seen. What a place that was. Lots of good stuff. If I went for a bigger budget and had a bigger bag to take back on the plane, I could have bought a lot more stuff. The one thing I still keep forgetting about leaving is that Xbox 360 Japanese model. That would be nice to have. Then I could open my doors up to all the Japanese released games, which would have been a nice addition to add to the collection. But the amount of games they had, at least alphabetized by first letter, not alphabetized. The mini shopping carts were brilliant to see. I would have filled one of them up a lot. Like that's on more of a hunt. So I mainly went for the Xbox 360. I looked at the one, but didn't pick any Xbox One era games up. But I've seen all them PS1, PS2, Dreamcast games together. Really got my ideas flowing. What would they be possible to bring back? We know I've had Sony in the past. Dreamcast was on my list. Would they come back? I've seen so many together. Like, well, I like that. Seeing all the Nintendo stuff together, so I was like, it's Nintendo. Not really floating my bubble. Still will get all the Pokemon games at some point. That'll be a costly endeavour. Now that I've got a cabinet full of Pokemon games. And all them action figures, so if you're a big toy collector, you're sorted. You had all the comic books at the back, didn't really highlight them that well. Even though I enjoy watching my comic book movies and all the Marvel films, I'm not a massive comic book reader because, again, it's storage. Once you read them, do you reread them or do you just keep them sealed? It's one of them ones I'm not too sure on. Then at also I didn't play because I wanted to try and hit as many CXs in next week's video. You'll see that. So I didn't hit that. You had all that. It had a whole section for the vintage retro import stuff, which was nice to see. So you go through that, get some other bits, which would be nice. But that's it. As you saw, they had CX rarities just laying in cases. There's so many of one game. It was in the overflow case. You had all the Warhammer. They had a whole section of Warhammer trading cards. They had a bit of something for everybody. You had the my size Fault Boy figure and Caroline figure. Hopefully I caught them in the clips. Lovely stuff. Chat to ages about my 360 journey. They wanted to see my spreadsheet for what was missing, see if they could had anything. They did have a copy of My Horse and Me Too, which we know is one of the best 360 games ever released. And it was a green one. It was the green variant, not the pink variant. If it's the pink variant, I might have been even more interested in picking that up. But they did not know about this game. Disney's singing it, High School Musical 3 Senior Year Edition, power release, which is sitting around that sort of price. I may pick up the NTSC version, just so I've got a copy of it on the shelf as a placeholder. That's 20 quid. Compared to the £5 grand, that's a huge difference. Will it open up the floodgates to NTSC collecting? I'm not going to say nothing, because we know what I'm like. With decisions. I flip-flop quite badly. Because if you haven't been watching, if you don't follow me on the TikTok, I started a series on there, which I was doing here, but I booked back there for them, for that exclusive, I want something for there. And on further, on TikTok, I've picked up more, I think, than I had before. So they've got them pickups as well from Forgotten Worlds, but you won't see them unless you watch me on TikTok. Everything got to be done to space, but now I can work out what can I fit here, what can I fit there. Been a bit rearranging. Still don't regret getting rid of the N64, GameCube, Wii U systems. I didn't even touch them. They're good to collect for, but getting them in the condition you wanted, and the prices never really fluctuated that much. So Nintendo, you're all in on Nintendo or you're not in. I find. I've still got the Nintendo Switch collection, but that's mainly keeping Pokemon games, And there's a couple of party games I like. First party games I'm playing and moving on, so I can buy more first party games. Like, I've just finished Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, which was the Wii U port. It had 6 stages, all the same level concepts. You had the kart level, you had the normal levels, you had water levels, boss level, same thing 6 times around. They're not sort of games I'll go back to, but I play them, so I've actually played their game. Like Captain Toad Treasure Track I completed recently as well. That was puzzle game, but the same puzzles, just slightly different over and over again. And you had to go back to get more, redo them to get more stars off. It's a pain in the ass. But let's move on from that round from Nintendo. We're going to move on to what we picked up from Forgotten Worlds in Scotland. But I walk into Forgotten Worlds, you walk through a farm industrial estate, but it looks so fancy for where you go for a game shop. I felt you feel like you're not in the right place. You know, I've seen the clip with the automatic lawnmower, how lush green that grass was. Didn't want to walk on the grass, it looked so nice. But when you got there, you knew you're there when you're there. So from Forgotten Worlds, what I've got for here, we picked up 4 Xbox-based games. 3 for the original Xbox, which is lovely to add to them. And we have got 1 to add into the full power Xbox 360 collection, leaving us with 30 to go after this episode. So going in price ascending order, we have picked up Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon 2. As you know, I'm going for the full Tom Clancy collection on Xbox 360 because I played these a lot when I was younger. I don't know if I'm going to carry the franchise over to Xbox One yet, because they're mainly online service games, but I've got Ghost Recon 2, go for my Summer Strike. For £1.50 we picked up Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. So yeah, completes all the Ghost Recon games now for the Xbox. They did also release Advanced Warfighter, which is a 360 edition. And if I'm getting a 360, I'm having it on 360 rather than the other platform, because that's better. That's my platform of choice. Then we've got a shooter game on boats, £2.50, and it's an Xbox exclusive. Picked up Bloodwake. I'm playing with this. I'm not back with my cousins. Well, it was a good game. I had handles today, but could be a bit of Bloodwake. Which Xbox 360 game did I find which I actually needed for my full PAL Xbox 360 collection? We have picked up Warner Brothers game, 18 rated, Blitz the League 2. I need a good case clean up. It's got stickers all over the front, stickers over the back, but this is the Italian release. But I still picked up, it's still PAL, still play. I don't know if it has English on it, but no, it's not the Italian, it's the French release. There's a French flag there. You get my flags wrong. Possibly plain English, but it's only got English on the back, sort of. You look, beat downs in English, so it might be plain English. It's only an American sports type of football, so we should be alright. Man, you're in much better shape than the outer cases. Just looked at the artwork, which you can't see through there. Game in English, artwork and manuals in French. So that's more than alright. At least I can play it in English if I ever get around to play it. I am planning to try and play every game and get an achievement. And if I enjoy the game, I'm going to try and beat the game. But I'm currently working through them. I'm currently playing, I don't know if you can tell, the F1 franchise at the moment. I've started at 2010, I'm on 2014. I have beaten the game twice, won the World Championship and the Constructor title, but there's an achievement for beating it on the short, medium and long career mode seasons. So I'm currently on the long season achievement grind to get that, so then I'll pretty much completed. But all the achievements are deemed achievable because there's online ones, so I'm not bothering them. I'm doing it from F1 2010 all the way up to F1 25. I do have the F1 26 add-on pack, but that doesn't come with its own achievement, so it does not need to be played to beat every F1 game. Now I'm moving on to a game that's got one of the franchise and do another big franchise run. So if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit that like button. Smash that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 1,000. Been trying to do that for 2 years now. Come on, can we get finally past the last 60 subscribers? I need to have 1,000 YouTube followers. Or will we beat the Xbox 360 collection first? Catch you on the next one. Ciao!